They said summertime vibes, it's hot. We outside. New York opened up, right? You still got to keep it safe, though. You still got to keep it safe, man. You still got to keep it safe. We are live in the den. It's a Thursday. The family's here as usual. Let's get to something. Let's go.
What it is, what it's gonna be, no, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up. Speed it up, cut the chase, going for first place. Before the mother cats try to get ya. Moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip to it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down, but this time around I'm down and shine. Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. It's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Your body. Oh, what's a drink with you sip? I got the next round. I'll tell you who's now.
It's Digital Empire Nation.
My eyes is having with your thighs. Don't get me out of line, you better shut up. You're moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip to it now. The worst that goes down is you turn me down. You feeling your boy now, so I doubt it, shorty. Hey, how you doing? Baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. Cause a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No. I want your body. Your body. Oh, hey, hey, hey. I want your body. Your body, your body, your body, your body, your body. Please, nothing fit your love was with your love. Love to get to know you better. Let's go somewhere, anywhere. I don't care, long as we can ride together. One more sip, what you?
It's just us, brother. We live, and don't worry about that.
Doors up full halogen. Yep, she modeling. I just had to say, hey, 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 how you doing? Baby, what you getting? Baby, what you getting?
We are live in the den. You see what it is. The whole family's here. I am Gallo. The great knowledge is here. Lil Nat is here. DJ Majestic is here. Why not?
Now that love's taking over, I'm 100% sure that it's here to stay. I ain't got no issue standing in my way. I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh, make it official. We ain't getting no younger, baby. When I'm ready to be with you. Boo-boo. Together for always. Time is to go through sickness and through joy. I take it crazy, baby. You live with it. Loving me for life. You have it home forever. Baby, ride or die. Let's make it last forever. Are you ready to be happy, babe, for the rest of your life? 'Cause I wanna be your future, and that's not a family. 'Cause I ain't going nowhere, and you ain't going nowhere. So let's make it official. We ain't getting no younger, baby. I'm ready to be with you. Together for always. You having to go through sickness and through joy. I took it crazy, baby. Live with me for life. Forever. Baby, ride or die. Gotta die. Let's make it last forever. I'm ready to walk down that island all white and dedicate my life to you. Yeah, yeah. And live together happily after all.
All I've been thinking about is us. Slide from weddings with bands on. Helen and San Juan, getting our tan on. Girl, you must be forgetting your man's long. Most tuxes, I had trouble getting the pants on. And I know things run through your head when your man's on. I come home, how you say, better than Cameron. You upset and they plans on, getting they chance on, getting their hands on.
Yeah. I'm so hung on my Diddy ride. Stepping through Brooklyn on my Millie ride. Monster scheming by the Tucky watch. Please get the money, we go. Yeah. I'm so hung on my Diddy ride. Stepping through Brooklyn on my Millie ride. Monster scheming by the Tucky watch. Please get the money, we gon' get the rock. Island to island, it's really different. Shorty bust it open like she do stripping. The energy got my mood switching.
We live in the day. You see what it is? That party free.
The party, we freak the party. You rock the party, we freak the party. I rock the party, we freak the party. Freak the party, body freak the party.
I'm so hung on my Diddy ride. I'm so hung on my Diddy ride. Stepping through Brooklyn on my Millie ride. Monster scheming by the Tucky watch. Please get the money, we gon' get the rock. Island to island, it's really different. Shorty bust it open like she do stripping. The energy got my mood switching. I freak the party, why you
I rock the party, we freak the party. You rock the party, we freak the party. I rock the party, we freak the party. Freak the party, body freak the party. I rock the party, we freak the party. You rock the party, we freak the party. I rock the party, we freak the party. Freak the party, pop bottles and party.
I rock with who roll. I made it through some loopholes, stepping through with my chulos, bumping through on the sumo. A fall rock, baby, that's north side elite. South side, we outside. Heavy in the streets, too fresh to do more than two-step on the dance floor. Shorty, you ain't getting in the ring if you don't let my man score. We ain't the party poopers, we the party planners. Rick James on the couch, like you the party man is.
I'm Jada Fire on the dance floor. I'ma throw it back, you just slap it till your hands sore. Kia, native New Yorker, Queens connected, block borough the corner. Bottles pouring, your basement rap, my nigga Torres, smoke in the air. Bet it, put it on it, your life boring. You lit till morning, my Christian Dior was what I tipped the doorman. Marquis be the wave that keep the shit rocking. Every time I pull up, I got them whip watching.
I'm so hung on my Diddy ride. Stepping through Brooklyn on my Millie ride. Monster scheming by the Tucky watch. Please get the money, we gon' get the rock. Island to island, it's really different. Shorty bust it open like she do stripping. The energy got my mood switching. I freak the party, why is you?
I rock the party, we freak the party. You rock the party, we freak the party. I rock the party, we freak the party. Freak the party, body freak the party. I rock the party, we freak the party. You rock the party, we freak the party.
Oh na na, what's my name? Oh na na, what's my name? Oh na na, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
Yeah. I heard you good with them soft lips. Yeah, you know word of mouth. The square root of 69 is 8-something, right? Cause I've been trying to work it out. Good white wine. I come alive in the nighttime. Yeah. Okay, away we go. Only thing we have on is the radio. Oh, let it play. Say you gotta leave, but I know you wanna stay. You just waiting on the traffic jam to finish, girl. The things that we can do in 20 minutes, girl. Say my name, wear it out. It's getting hot, crack a window, air it out. I can get you through a mighty long day. Soon as you go, the text that I write is gon' say,
oh na na, what's my name? Oh na na, what's my name? Oh na na, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Everybody knows how to work my body, knows how to make me want it. And boy, you stay up on it. You got this something that keeps me so off balance. Baby, you're a challenge. Let's explore your talent. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you, 'cause you're just my type. Oh na 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 na, I need a boy to take it over. Looking for a guy to put in work. Oh, 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 oh. Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you, 'cause you're just my type. Oh na 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 na, I need a boy to take it over. Looking for a guy to put in work. Oh, 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 oh.
Check. What's up?
Well. First of all, it's Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. How's everybody doing? It is summertime. Is it officially summer yet? Or we still in
No, I don't think so. Not yet, right?
Not yet, right?
It's in the 20s or something like that, right? Like 21st or something like that.
Oh, okay. And then the kids are just getting out of school. I think they got a week or two left of school. Right?
I don't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they weren't in, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what to.
Well, some kids did go in, and then they're the kids that did the virtual. So Gallo came back from Panama.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Let's talk about.
You look like you
trip.
were somewhere though. You have a look right now.
Really?
Of a.
It's like I don't care and I'm staying home. That's it.
That's that look.
That's a look. I don't care.
like. You know what? The spring and the summer
Oh.
is my weather.
See,
it's
you
my
can,
season.
You can tell. You can
That's
tell.
what I'm saying.
You
She
can
are-
tell.
you look like you went somewhere.
She's
is
like,
what I'm
look.
saying.
Yeah,
You have that-
I love this. The sun being lighter, longer.
She's like, if they
It's
talk to
the
me any rough, I'm
energy.
out.
The energy is positive for some people.
See?
Right, because for
People that
other
live in-
people.
Some people in Bronzeville.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
Why did that?
That's really
fired.
directed to knowledge.
Shots
I'm
fired.
just saying people in the hood
Well,
don't
yeah.
know how to act
Right.
when it's
Well, yeah,
summertime.
yeah.
Right, for us normal folks, summertime
yes.
is hey.
Yes.
For them dudes, summertime is
Yo,
But if like, so what is that?
yo.
I don't.
You know what I'm
get it.
saying? Like, what is that?
It's like they've been
Pent up aggression from the
yes,
winter?
Yes, they've been inside so
But-
long.
but I don't
beefing
even-
on Twitter.
I don't even know if I agree with that.
Beefing on
Me neither.
Instagram. Beefing
I don't-
on social media.
I don't know if I can agree with that because these are guys. I
These
always
guys
tell
are
people-
outside all the time.
Right. These guys outside. And I always say, if you got shot in the cold, that was y'all a different breed. Like
Y'all
it was
like
meant for you.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm
yes,
saying?
you outside.
These
bro.
guys be busting shots in the snow, son. Like, why were you outside? But
I
summertime,
don't
like you
get
said,
it
now they
either.
outside. We outside.
It's frustration. It's everything, but whatever. But
Right.
yeah, back to that. The weather, this kind of weather is for me.
Okay.
And even though allergy season in the springtime is a headache,
Yeah.
and I can't stand bugs, I hate bugs.
you
That's
got
the
problems.
only thing about this weather
So you
is
got
the
problems.
insects.
So let me segue that really quickly. So, because this was a big deal.
Uh-oh.
So obviously, I just came back from Panama. Shouts to my
Uh-huh.
brother Dichotomy. Had me
How
out
big
there
were the bugs?
for oral fixation. It was a great trip. Shouts to Panama. Oh my
big were the bugs?
goodness.
How big were
Now understand, y'all know me. I travel a lot. I've been several places, several islands. Never in my
I see the build
blank years
Yeah.
have I experienced this type of I don't even know what word to call it. Real talk, that's how bad it was.
What happened?
So the mosquitoes there are clearly, I don't know if they're mutants.
Like, look,
I
y'all
don't
been
know if they-
inside.
You couldn't spray any off or anything. That
So
didn't
here's the
work?
thing. So again,
They
I'm
were
an
like,
island person myself.
they
I walk
drink
into
that.
a lot of these things
they
just
drink
like,
that.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get bit up, but I ain't. I'll be all right. Nah, man.
So the place that you stay, they don't spray it down or nothing.
I mean, but when you outside, you outside. There's nothing that they could do about it. And these mosquitoes, and from what I'm learning since I got back, sand ants.
Oh yeah.
Sand
Word.
ants are the
Wow.
worst. They're the worst. Aren't they the red ants?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be super honest with you. I never saw not one thing. But the way, if you would have saw me 3 days ago,
You were like,
my skin looked like a Nestle's Crunch. You know how the back look all like, yeah, my leg. Like I was literally at the resort and people was just like, yo, what happened to you?
You're like, what do you mean?
I'm like,
Oh my God.
I looked
Oh my God.
Let me tell you what happened to you. They taste that American blood,
I dare you talk it.
and they was like, ooh.
Oh, we got it to Florida.
Yeah. Oh my God. This guy's
They
sweeter
went
than the
in
rest.
like it was Thanksgiving. like,
Everybody else got an immune system. He's like, oh, he's new. Oh, we gotta
Right.
get him. We got to get him.
Amazing, man. Again, it was a great trip, but like a big part of my trip was these mosquitoes. Like,
Yeah,
can't
I
lie.
would have died. I would have probably stayed in a hotel. I can't deal with that. They eat me up. One time I went to Jamaica and I came back with 2 big knots
Oh,
from mosquitoes.
From
Oh, you get those. So you get like
They
You're allergic?
bite me
something
everywhere.
like an allergic joint. and
I
it-
don't know what it was, but they bite me even between my fingers. They find something.
Yeah.
The oddest places.
You wondering how they got there, but they find it.
They
Wow.
find it. But the trip was good.
Yes, trip was fantastic. It was a lot of work, obviously, because I was there to work. So let me get that out of the way. Let me get that out of the way right quick. But it was a lot of fun. Obviously, entertaining a lot of folks, and we had so many different themes,
Activities and stuff,
activities
yeah.
and themes, and different parties every night. So like pajama night, a Harlem Nights theme, poets, comedians. So it was a list of round the clock stuff. I did Club Greatness there. Like it was a list of everything. So it was a great time.
Nice.
But I can't get away from.
And
the
they do
mosquitoes.
this every year?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So every year we go someplace different. So last year was Aruba. The year before was Jamaica.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So,
Nice.
and we have not announced where we're going next year.
Next year,
as of
not
yet.
yet. Mhm.
Gotta get rid from the bugs.
Excellent. Very good. Very good.
It's gonna
very
be New
good.
York City. That's what
All right,
it's gonna be.
so
right.
let's play some songs because my guest is awaiting and I want to get the children on pretty soon. We're going to play 2 songs and
Sure.
then we're going to come back with my guest. Okay?
Sure.
It's Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. Let's
Yeah.
go.
There's children involved? Is that what she said? I just wanted to make sure I didn't like mishear that. Like, thought I heard the wrong thing right quick. You know what I'm saying? This still is Digital Empire Nation. You see what it is. We are here. Let's go.
Say your name. All right.
You better say my name. Something feels strange.
Nothing going on. What you mean? Yeah.
I'm in a complaint. I'm just asking you to say my name.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
So usually when I call you, you say, hey, baby.
What you talking about?
But now this time, you're only mumbling to me.
You can't hear me?
Oh, yeah.
I
I
don't
know it ain't me. Something seems funny.
Nah, ain't nothing going on.
So tell me now, forever hold your peace.
Tell you what you talking about?
Is it a girl I hit next to you?
Nobody here.
Don't make me come and crash your party,
Don't do that.
baby.
Let go.
The game is on, so I know you ain't leaving.
It's almost over. It's almost over, though.
I'm on my way unless I hear you say,
Hold on,
baby.
don't come.
You
yet.
better say my
What you
name.
mean? Say your name.
Something feels strange, feels so.
Something like what? Ain't nothing going on, girl.
I'm in a complaint.
All right.
I'm just asking you to say my name. Oh.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Why does it feel like you're trying to rush me? And don't leave the room, yo, I hear getting quiet.
All right.
Oh yeah. I still remember when they tried to warn me. So tell the truth, I wish you quit trying to play these games. Oh,
Yeah.
it's got to be over if I can come over. Yo, you must think that I'm a fool or something.
You know we had to do it again, right?
Listen at your voice, so you sound shady.
Listen, I'm a first.
Prove to me and let me.
Baby, how you doing? Hope that you're fine. Wanna know what you got in mind tonight. Got me feeling like you're the secret. I can't leave you alone. Take a shot of this here Patron.
It's the zone, though.
VIP then got way too crowded. I'm about to and I'm calling it a night. You should holler at your girl, tell her she can
I might
see.
still be in Panama in my head, though, right?
Burning the GT with me.
She said,
Oh, I'm ready to ride.
Yeah.
Oh, that is out here wild.
You can't change your mind, don't mean this.
That is out here wild.
But you gotta promise, baby. Oh, tell me.
Oh, it's me.
Tell me again, my baby. Lovers and friends. Oh, I gotta know, baby. Oh, yeah. Tell me again. Make sure you're right. Oh, before we leave. Lovers and friends. Oh, it's a good look, baby.
Really good look, baby. Look here. Sometime wanna be your lover, sometime wanna be your friend, sometime wanna hug you, hold hands, slow dance while the record spin. Opened up your heart cause you said I made you feel so comfortable. Used to play back then, now you all grown up like Rudy Huxtable. I could be your bug, you could beat me up. Play fight in the dark, then we both make up. I do anything just to feel your bug. Why you got me so messed up? I don't know, but you gotta stop tripping. Be a good girl now, turn around and get these whipping. You know you like it like that. You don't have to fight back. Here's a pillow fight that. And I'll be setting separate plays. So on all these separate days, your legs can go their separate ways.
Tell me again. Tell me again, my baby. Lovers and friends. Oh, it's a good look, baby. Tell me again. Tell me over and over and over again. Be lovers and friends. Make sure you're right before you
Check.
Woo! Got us in a different type of zone over there. Got all the great.
It felt good for the moment. You know?
Yes,
I bet it did.
yes,
It usually
yes.
does.
Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. Let me run down the stations that we are on.
Usually does.
To let everybody know where they can tune in. First of all, we are live from the studio in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
DTFradio.com. You can log on to DTFradio.com. Also, Kokomo, Indiana, Power 104.9 FM. 96.2 FM Smooth Groove in Miami, 88.6 The Blaze, South Florida, radio.net Germany, also Spotify, iHeartRadio, podcasting sites, digitalempiredjs.com to hear all the shows and check out all our DJs. Log on to the website, digitalempiredjs.com.
That's right.
Smooth groove, though. We on a smooth groove joint, too.
Smooth Groove Station with all this rah-rah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like, wait, what?
We
Like,
ain't
what?
smooth when we
I don't know what they playing, but okay.
Right? Let it rock.
Yeah, well, she loves us, so shout out to the PZ out there. So up next on our show, we got a special guest.
Jill.
My girlfriend, who I've been friends with for many, many years. We started out at MS, Kiss FM, Hot 97 as interns together.
Ooh, look at that.
Yes. And now she runs her own marketing and promotions company.
Oh, that's
Keeper of the brand.
Okay.
She has her husband who has his own radio show. He does news and sports. And then her little kids do stuff. Her daughter Kelly has Kelly's Dollhouse with books.
Business.
She gives out books. She has a website. She made News 12.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Come on now.
And then her son, Keith, has what does he have? He has a Keith Zone. Yeah. So we're gonna talk to them about all their entrepreneurship and what they do and how they keep the family together. Not only do they have all this business, right? Each of them have their own business, but they play tennis together.
Hey.
Kelly and Keith run track.
Hey. Wow. I need
Keith plays baseball.
I need some pointers here. You know what I'm
and Kelly is a ballerina as well.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I need pointers.
When you making money, you got time for all that.
I say you got time for all that.
And of course, Danisha and her husband, they do a lot of stuff for their community out in Long Island. They're part of a lot of different associations and clubs and stuff like that. And Danisha is an AKA. So,
okay. She busy.
They're busy. How do they do that? Unbelievable. So we're going to kick it with the kids first. Hello, Keith.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Kelly, how old are you?
I'm 6 years old.
You're 6? Wow.
Look at that,
6
look at
years
that.
old. And you started your company last year, right? When you were 5?
Yeah.
Wow. How was that? You just said, Mommy, I want to start my own thing and I want to be on YouTube. What did you tell Mommy?
I told her that I was thinking I could be a YouTuber so I can have fun making all these videos
Mm-hmm.
and I will start maybe like start some gaming videos.
Okay. Okay. So she wanted to do some videos and play some games. And how did your book club come about? Kelly's Girl House. How did that happen?
That happened by me and my mother walked around the neighborhood and put flyers in our neighbor's mailboxes so they could know about it.
Mm-hmm. And you gave out lots of books, right, to different kids? Yeah, she made News 12. Did I mention that?
Yes,
Wow,
She had
movie
thousands
star.
of books
That's
and
dope.
gave
man.
out books to kids her age and older and started this book club and has a whole big YouTube page and had like 12,000, 15,000 views or something like that, right? You had a lot of people watching you and following you. How's ballet class?
It's
You had a
pretty good.
You had a recital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you had some medals from running track.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How many
That's
medals
from
do you
our
have?
track meet.
Huh?
That's from our track meet.
Yes, your track meet. How many medals you have?
I got 7.
7.
Wow.
I'm out here playing games.
Amazing. Okay,
I
Keith
really-
Zone.
I really wanna drive up the
Let's
steps
talk
of the train
about
station.
I
Keith
feel unaccomplished.
Zone.
I feel
How old are
unaccomplished.
you, Keith?
I'm 9 years old.
9. Ooh. Ooh,
And I started
Kevin.
my
He's
channel
almost a
last
preteen. Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
All right, so how did you start your Keith Zone? Tell us about Keith Zone.
Okay, so how it started was I just went up to my mom, and asked her if I could start my own channel, so I could entertain all these people.
Right. And what do you do in your Keith Zone? What is Keith Zone about?
Sometimes we do obstacle courses. We did one in the summer and one in spring.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I talked about a show called The Last Dance.
Okay. And what was
And-
that conversation like?
So like before it ended, the 10 episode series, I used to watch 2 of the episodes a day
Okay.
and then make a report about it.
Wow. And then you just go on your channel and you talk about it?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. How many people watch you? You have a lot of views as well, right?
yeah.
So what do you play in baseball? What's your position?
I played all of the positions except pitcher and first base.
Oh, you don't do first base and you don't play pitcher. So which position you like the best out of all of them?
Mostly outfield, so I can run a lot.
He said he likes outfield, so he can run a lot.
Oh, okay.
So that means you a good catcher, because once that ball goes out to outfield, you gotta really feel out where the ball is. So you get everybody out, huh? You the one they count on.
Yeah, and also when the first time I went up to bat, I also hit the ball off for the first time.
Really?
And,
You had a home run, like you hit the ball and you ran all the way home.
not all the way home. I was just able to get at the first.
Okay, well that's good.
That's good.
First position, getting the first base is really important because you can steal bases and everything.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good
I only know this stuff because my son used to play baseball. If I didn't have a little boy, I wouldn't have known any of this stuff. So tell me about how many medals you have from running.
Well, when I run, there's not really a lot of races for the older kids, 5th grade and up. So far I only got like 4 to 6.
That's still a lot of medals. And what kind of track what kind of running do you do? Is it like
cross country? Is it like relay?
Which I don't think so.
No.
What is it? Do you know?
I do sprints.
Okay. And what do you like better, running or baseball?
Well, I like track. Well, I like both of them because because track helps me run faster, so I can catch up with the ball.
Right, that's true.
Also baseball.
Right, and I'm sure your coach loves you because you run track.
Most definitely.
So you probably substitute for who they substitute the runner. There's always a runner for what the pitcher or the pitcher, right? Sometimes they need a runner for a pitcher, right? Kind of remember some of this stuff. That's amazing. You guys are amazing. So how do you guys handle your business and do sports and do school? Like, is it hard for you or is it easy for you?
It's pretty easy because
Really? Okay.
It's pretty easy because we pick our days. It's easy because we pick our days and we both do Thursday, Friday, and Monday, and school. And for me, school starts 9 a.m. and he starts school at 8:30. And we usually do our videos in the afternoon.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of time management right there.
That's a lot of time management for the kids and for the parents, especially for the parents.
Especially for the parents.
Especially for the parents.
Yeah.
We have our own calendars and we have to keep up with them.
Right, exactly. With all the stuff that they do. And you guys play tennis too. You guys do that on the weekends. It's a lot.
We do that on the weekends.
Yeah, it's a lot going on over there. I'm so proud of you and Donisha, though. 2 kids doing all that stuff. I only had one. That's the reason why I only had one.
You gotta keep them busy or else they drive us crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the same mindset I had when I had Terrell. I was like, I gotta keep him busy. He already told me as a baby that he needed to be busy.
Really?
He's not that type of kid
to sit down and do nothing.
Sit down and do nothing.
Okay.
He told me he wanted to learn swimming. He told me he wanted to play baseball. He told me he wanted to do football. He told me what he wanted to do.
Y'all in the same page. Y'all good. There you go.
Yeah, and once you have your children, as Kevin knows, interested in something, you want to support them.
You want to encourage them to keep doing this.
And the extra activities helps them with school as well.
Yes. Keep them
now,
busy.
one thing Kelly neglected to mention was she's actually turned 7 next week.
Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's a big number. 7 is a big number.
Okay.
And
it's a lucky one too.
It's a lucky number too. Absolutely. Lucky 7.
Look at that.
So Keith, when's your birthday?
September 14th.
Oh, you got a way to go.
You got a way to go.
Almost 10. Almost that double digit.
Look at it. Look at it. You see Dad in the back shaking his head.
He ain't ready for it. Did he graduate? Is he going to middle school? He's in middle school now?
He goes to 6th grade in the fall, yeah.
Wow. 6th grade. Are you ready, Keith? You ready for 6th grade?
You got a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really have a choice. You got a
choice. I gotta get ready.
Okay, well, thank you guys for talking to me. We're gonna play like one song and then we're gonna talk to Daddy and Mommy. Is that okay?
Okay.
You guys did great. Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing kids. I'm so proud
Like I said,
of you.
I feel so unaccomplished because of
know.
them.
I'm tired already.
Man, I need to do more when I was little. My God. Okay.
My mom kept me busy though. I did a lot when I was little. I did like 5 dance classes. I was in the Girl Scouts.
I was in Boy Scout, Cub Scout, Boys. Okay, but I wasn't like that. This is good.
Yeah,
that's busy. I like that.
Busy,
I like that. I like that.
Amazing. All right, Gallows, on you, but we're gonna play 2 songs.
Go empty this stuff. Empty that cup.
Come on back.
Yeah.
This is a message from the mother.
Let's go, girl.
Shouts to the family, man.
She loves you.
Shouts to the busy family is what they need to be called.
Yes.
Wow, I'm highly impressed. Like you said, I feel unaccomplished, my G. I've done nothing.
Come on.
it's a pretty day. Let's go
Right.
outside.
My man got 7 medals already.
If you got something,
I barely want to jog up the stairs in the train station.
corporate, I will take the chance. I will take it. Then we'll go there. Go
Nice.
there. Love isn't something that you earned, it's deserved. Love is something I can give 'cause I'm worth it. You amaze me. I am taken in. You're so lovely. I can see. I can see you, baby. Tell me what you
I be trying to go back right quick.
you are.
Hit you with these records.
Superstar. I can see you. Tell me what you want. I know who you are. You're my superstar.
One heck of a relationship, my brother.
That happiness a day away. If in the present, you love and
say the
brave
least.
away. I wear the aura of a king and dream of a love supreme. As a child, I was told that my love is king. Seen what it could bring to the lives of those that ain't afraid to give with their souls exposed. Golden rose, you color my reality with balladry, allowing me to love like a child is free. I'm proud to be a superstar.
My love is honest and true, and I can prove it, babe. My love is everything to you if you choose it, babe. You're amazing. I'm so taken in. You're so lovely. I can see you. Tell me what you wanna do. I can see you, baby. You're my superstar. I can see you, baby. Tell me what you wanna do. I know who you are. You're my superstar.
I'm plain Jane, but it's not the same. No, I ain't in the big names, but I like nice things. I watch boxing matches and the football games. I wouldn't mind being an actress, but I love to sing. Come on. You can say I'm plain Jane, but it's not the same. No, I ain't in the big names, but I like nice things. I watch boxing matches and the football games. I wouldn't mind being an actress, but I love to sing. I like going out, taking walks and stuff. I don't remember many girls, cause they talk too much. I enjoy quiet nights at home. The girl I'm next to, you know I ain't a virgin. That don't mean I'm having sex with you. Anywhere I go, I'm spotted. And anything I want, I got it. 5'5" with brown eyes. Smell like the sunrise. Cause anywhere I go, I'm spotted. And anything I want, I got it. 5'5" with brown eyes. Smell like the sunrise. Baby, look me in the eye. Tell me, yeah, I'm the kind of girl you like. I'm feeling you. Cause baby, you're my kind of guy. That's what it is. Think about it, you just might wanna run with this all night long. And if you want me, we can keep this going. But let me tell you, I'm the type that's strong. And I don't trust a lot of men, I'm independent. I ain't like some other women. Anywhere I go, I'm spotted. And anything I want, I got it. 5'5" with brown eyes. Smell like the sunrise. Cause anywhere I go, I'm spotted. And anything I want, I got it. 5'5" with brown eyes. Smell like the sunrise.
And I keep my mind. Baby girl, don't you know you a star? See, we could take a little trip to mi casa. Spend the night popping Chris in the hot tub. See, I ain't never seen no girl like you. Every sexy little thing you do. 5'5" brown eyes with your thick thighs. Every time I see your smile, got me hypnotized. So can I get your number or something?
Mi amor, mírame bien. Te encantará. Si quisieras no te
I don't know what you said, but I like
no me
it.
quieras soy notada. Lo que me lo consigo. Piel morena, ojos negros y sonrisa soleada. So anywhere I go, I'm spotted. Anything I want, I got it. 5'5" with brown eyes. Smell like the sunrise.
Check.
Yes, Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. We are back with the Boston Hill family. Right now, we're going to speak to Kevin Boston
1, 2,
Hill.
check. 1, 2.
So,
Whoa.
hello. First of all, I want to thank you and Donisha for what you've done for my wedding. Thank you. You guys came through, gave me a nice gift, and she also did I tell you guys that my makeup artist canceled on me the week before my wedding?
Oh yes.
We spoke. I believe we spoke about that here. Yeah.
And I was looking for a makeup artist, and Donisha hit me up and said, "I got you." And one of her AKA sisters came through, and I was like, "Thank you so much." And she gave me a wedding present.
Oh, that's
Nice.
what.
And her
That's
husband, like, amazing. I was like,
Nice.
"Oh, you did," and she did mine and my mother's one.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
great people right
That's
there.
friendship.
That's real
That's
talk.
friendship. That's real friends. That's how you know you have real friends.
That's
You
a
don't
fact.
have to be on the phone with them all the time.
Yeah,
Nah.
but they come through when they come to time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Your best
Exactly.
friends you don't speak to every day.
Exactly.
That's real talk.
And I just want to say thank you again for that.
Oh,
And,
anytime.
and the fact that you guys have been together for so long, I use you as an example to have my marriage stay.
Well, that's what you following.
Together.
That's the template that you saying.
That's one of the templates. I have a lot of friends that are married and have
Okay.
been married for 10, 15, 5 years, many years.
Yeah.
And I watch each couple, what they go through,
Absolutely.
and I try to, you can't exactly follow.
No,
Right.
right. Right.
No.
Because nothing is perfect either way.
Right.
So,
Nothing. And everybody's household and
It's
family
different.
is different.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But you kind of learn to see how people
Well,
stay
interactive,
together
yeah.
between the bad and the good,
Mhm.
especially with the bad.
Right. 'Cause that's what's
we
important.
we've been together. We've been married for 12 years. This will be
Wow.
12 years. This August will be 12 years.
Wow.
But we've been together as an exclusive couple for probably about another 6 or 7 years beyond it. So we're going on at least between 18 and 20 years
Yeah.
together.
Wow.
That's man.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I remember when Denisha got engaged. I was like, oh my God. And I remember when she was planning the wedding
Okay.
and everything. She was so happy. And then when she got pregnant with Key
Okay.
and then Kelly, I was like, wow. And then doing all of that and running a company. Like,
Remember, Keith was born, she was pregnant with Keith during Summer Jam.
yep. I remember that.
Mm.
I remember. And it was hot.
It was hot, yep.
And doing Summer Jam is a lot of work, but we'll talk about that later. We're talking to Kevin right now. So Kevin, you work at Hofstra, right?
I do. I'm a professor there in the Department of Writing and Rhetoric, which means basically it's a fancy way of saying I teach speech communication.
Okay.
Wow. So these kids,
Wait,
yeah,
this
he's
guy's
a professor.
I feel like that you should have mentioned that earlier. He's a professor though. That's not just a regular
The
job.
way we were speaking right now, we got F's. we all failed class already.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. I have some people in my class who are like radio majors, communication majors, and everything, and I give them some pointers and whatnot. But please don't worry about it. Being on the radio, you got to be natural.
Right.
Yeah. You got to be yourself. So don't sweat it.
And unless you're doing news is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
News is a totally different ballgame.
Yeah,
You
that
accurate.
you have to be accurate.
Yeah, you
you
gotta
have
be
to
accurate.
speak clearly.
Yeah.
You have to,
Yeah.
project and be relatable at the same time.
True.
And
Information got to
that's
be on
a
point.
whole nother skill.
Oh, yeah, I
And
know
speaking
that.
of that, how did you conquer that skill? Because you do news.
Well, I haven't done a whole lot of news. I do more sports than anything else. Although
And that's a little bit more relaxed, right?
That's a lot more. That's more relaxed. But although I do an interview show, I do an educational interview show as well. So for that one, I have to be a little bit more polished and be a little bit more professional sounding because of the people I'm interviewing.
Right.
So I want to be respectful of them and of their backgrounds and expertise. So I usually have to not be all stuffy and whatnot, but still be a little bit more, be at least a step above what I would do for the radio show.
Right.
For the
right.
show.
And that's on 90.3. Is that the station?
90.3 FM. Yep.
Yep. WHBC. Is that
Yep.
a station in Long Island or?
It broadcasts out of Nassau Community College. Yeah.
Yeah, because it sounded familiar. And I'm like, it's not a college. Okay. Yeah.
But it's also, as far as my education show called Instruction Discussion.
Right.
That's
what I
also
wrote down.
Yeah.
That's also on the podcast can be heard on iHeartRadio. Yep.
Okay.
And explain to me more about your show, Instruction Discussion.
Well, Instruction Discussion is, as the name probably implies, it's about education, all different facets of education. So it's not just what happens in schools, but it's also some of the things that happen outside of schools. But if it's education related, I try to cover it. Like a couple of topics that I really had enjoyed doing and bringing to the public were the ones dealing with mental health, the mental health of our students, especially of our students, because that's something that goes undetected. Nobody really pays attention to the students' mental health, especially in light of COVID and the things that
in college, period.
Right, because they're going through their own thing. We know the adults are dealing with this situation in one way, but students as well, because they're home all day, they're not with their friends, and they may be seeing loved ones and family members pass away. So they have their own issues that they're going through and things that people don't really discuss too much. And you know, in our communities, we don't discuss mental health at all.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a major problem. Major
Exactly.
problem.
Especially freshmen during COVID.
Yeah.
Because that transition from high school, because there's
Yep.
no real transition. Not too many schools prepare students for college. There's only a few. There's only a few. And if you're lucky enough to get into those few schools.
Or get a particular teacher to help you. Yeah.
Right. But there's a lot of schools. These kids freshman year get to college
Don't know
and
nothing.
They're lost.
Yeah.
They get their syllabus or whatever, and then that's it. You know, that's it. And then they come in the class. 2 months later, papers due. Everybody's handing them papers.
You like, yo, what
and they're
happened?
like, what?
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
You send it's on your syllabus. You should have
Read
read
it, right? And it's like, but you didn't remind me. You didn't write it on the board.
Nah, bro. That's up to you.
Not only that, this year was even different because remember when we went to college, there was a college campus to go to.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
These students, they graduated from high school and colleges were shut down. So they had to take all their classes remote. They were sitting at home taking class instead of being on the campus. And that was another dynamic because they were expecting the college experience. I want to go hang out with my friends. I want to go to this party and do this.
Right.
There was none of that.
None of that.
So
And you
that
speaking
was
to
a
your
whole-
professors through email that you never even met.
Right.
Your not guidance counselor, but your
advisor.
advisor through email. You haven't
somebody
even met
never
them
even
yet.
seen or anything. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because they have no guidance because we can't teach them what to do because we never went through this.
Listen, when
So this
Terrell
is them.
got to high school, by sophomore year, I was like, homie,
you hit it with the you on your own.
especially that math.
You on your own.
That's that new math. I don't know that.
Ooh,
Right.
child, you
What's
better
new
get it.
math? I have
was
no-
so
why?
thankful, Kevin. I was so thankful that my son loved math.
Mm.
Because that was one thing. Because a lot of times you either bad in math or you're bad in English,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Those are two subjects. And then if you're bad in English, then you usually got problems with social studies and science because it's reading.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you are good in math, we can fix the English. All you gotta do is read.
Which they don't want to
But
do.
helping you with math,
Yeah. Okay.
math is a whole other thing.
And it's a different
If you can't help your kids with the math, then how do you find somebody who can?
Exactly.
But like you said, when it comes to English, you can sit down and read a book to your child, but if you can't always do trigonometry with your kids
at all.
at all.
At all.
I was thankful for that. I was like, baby, thank God, thank you, Jesus. My son likes math because I don't know what he would have. I had when he was in Catholic school, I used to hire his teachers. From when he was during the
really?
summer, I paid them.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Perfect.
See?
No, look at that.
Look at that!
And they would
That's a
come
good look.
twice a week during the summer to do this because Catholic school gave you summer reading.
Yep.
And I was like, look, I did that summer reading 1 year. I was like, I am not doing this again.
He's like, no, I pay you.
I paid
I will
his
pay you.
teachers every summer, and then I added, and I
that's
said,
good.
and also review some math for an hour twice a week in the summer. No, actually, it was 2 hours twice a week in the summer.
Oh, so you good? Yeah.
And then that's why he was always able to stay ahead.
Oh, so
when he
good.
got back to
So he's
school
good.
in September, he wasn't
But that-
behind.
That is so important, and I wish that a lot of parents. Because my mom did the same thing to me when I'm going to a public school, but she made me do during the summer times. I had to do a book report every week.
Oh yes, yes.
Just
My
to
mother
keep
used to make me do that too. Oh my God.
because kids now, they have this thing that summer slide.
Yeah.
So they don't keep up with stuff. By the time they come back in September, it's almost like starting all over again.
Yes.
Always starting all over again.
Yo, it's funny you said that. My mother and my father's a teacher. Y'all didn't know that, yeah. So my mother was always, oh, you got nothing to do? Read a book. I'm like, whoa. So you think you're getting off? It's like, okay, so tell me about the book. You go, oh man. So yeah, you're gonna have to write a book report. And then I'm like, yo, you gotta be. I said most of the kids are like, yo, I said having fun. Yeah, I gotta read a book. My mother said I gotta read a book. If I'm bored, I got nothing to do. I gotta read a book.
Yeah,
you pissed me off.
But
you were never
very
bored.
Intelligent man today.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
There's no sitting around watching TV all day.
Oh hell no, that wasn't the thing.
And now these kids got the social media, which is
they got everything.
God.
It's killing them.
Yeah, but see, I got a question too. The curriculum that they have now. What do you think about the what is the thing about what is it? The race, the
The critical race theory.
Yes, there you go. The critical race theory. What do you think about that?
I think it's a long time overdue because it's not what a lot of people think that all those places that are trying to ban it, they think that it's just about teaching about Black culture.
Right.
And that's not what critical race theory is about.
Right.
What it's about is teaching how all communities, all cultures came together, and how they all had their own separate influence on all of society. It's not focusing on any one culture. It's bringing light to all of them.
It's basically history.
Real history.
Yes.
It's giving you history as it happened, as opposed to history as one viewpoint from one viewpoint.
Right.
That's all we got. If you look at all your history books are written from one particular perspective.
Yes,
exactly. And if that's the only perspective you're going with, then you're going to get a particular skewed viewpoint.
Yeah, it's going to be skewed. Yeah. So
absolutely.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's only the conquerors write the history books. You know what I'm saying?
So even though you have this big push in some states to ban it, there are teachers already saying that, look, I don't care what the government says, I'm gonna teach it anyway.
Right.
Because it's just good teaching.
Right. They don't want to lie to the students. Yeah. Right. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, it's good teaching, and it's good to know, and it lets the students know like what it really is.
Man.
And you need to know where you come from for real, so you know how to move towards your future.
I mean, the saying is true that either you learn from history or you're doomed to repeat it.
Exactly. That is so true.
Did you think about writing a book at all? You should write a book.
You know, I've been thinking about that for the last, I don't know how many years. And I plan on writing a book. I don't know what the topic is going to be just yet. I've actually contributed, a contributing author to several different books.
Okay.
But if you look up the My Now series of like motivational books, I've contributed to, I think, about 3 or 4 of those titles. And I am thinking about it. I've been a teacher. I've been a social studies teacher, as well as
that was my favorite subject, by the way. But go ahead. I loved history.
I was a middle school teacher for a long time. Then I became an administrator, and then now a college professor. So I guess I have some experiences to talk about, but I'll figure it out one day.
They might need to know that knowledge, and you
so
pass it on.
Do you like teaching in college? Is that your favorite, or would you ever go back to teaching a little kid?
You know, believe it or not, I actually enjoyed middle school more than anything else.
Really?
I know it's probably the toughest age group as well.
I was
middle
thinking
school,
that.
That's the toughest by far. That's the toughest age group to work with.
Yeah.
But it's also the most fun.
Okay.
It's never a dull moment. I worked in the South Bronx.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I know you had a lot of fun with those kids.
Okay.
I worked in Tremont and Morrisania and Kingsbridge. So
that's the hood.
But yeah, that's the hood. You talk about that, that's definitely the hood. But
there's some intelligent kids there, though. It's a lot.
They definitely are intelligent. And there's a lot of promise and everything there. And like I said, it was never a dull moment because those kids, they grew up fast.
Yeah.
Because they had to, just because of the environment and everything.
Right.
But you can still see that even though they were, again, they're 7th graders who are 12, 13 years old, they tried to act like they were 18, 19.
Right.
And then every so often they would flip up and you would see that 12-year-old come out.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because they're kids. Yeah, you're right.
That age is always the confused age. They want to be grown, but then they go back to being a little kid. It's like it goes up and down,
Exactly.
up and down, up and down.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed my college kids too, because they I can actually converse with them.
Yeah.
Right,
I can have a
right,
real
right.
conversation with an adult conversation with them. But yeah, it's nothing like teaching middle school.
Yeah, the elevation is different when you get
It's
to college.
fun
yeah.
teaching, period. Like I don't teach anything far near what you teach. I just do aerobics class and I teach roller skating. But just to see people's progress
Yeah,
Yes.
is what I enjoy.
that enlightenment. Yeah.
Yeah, just to see where they started from and how they commit themselves and how they build and get better than you half the time.
Wait, I was gonna say, let's not downplay what you teach either, fam. Let's be very real. I seen your work out here. Let's not act like roller
Like it's
skating is
some
just
minuscule little piece
right.
of nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, it's just to watch people grow and you help them get there.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the thing.
And seeing that light bulb moment.
Yeah,
When,
Right.
you know,
exactly. When they
they've
get
been
it.
struggling, when they struggle with something and then all of a sudden something clicks and they get it, you're like,
Yeah.
yes.
You're like,
Yeah.
feel
yeah,
happy for them.
exactly. Like,
And
yes.
it's like you're learning all over again too.
Well, yes.
You know, you learn
Because you're
all
learning
over.
as well as they're learning at the
Right,
same time.
exactly.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Yeah, when
yes.
you're teaching, you're learning as well because
Yes.
you're learning new ways because everybody's different. So you gotta adjust your teaching
Right.
sometimes for different ways of thinking. Like in
Right.
skating, she always says that some people need to hear left and right. Some people need to hear the count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
Some people need to be touched. Like, can you pull me and teach me and
Right.
show me? And some people are analytical. They got to be like, do you face the moon and the stars shine on you west?
Wow.
And we have to teach different ways
Yes.
because people
Well-
learn different ways.
Yes.
Well, now you know you're gonna have to come out here at some point because little Kelly is trying to learn how to skate.
Yes, I heard she's learning how to
Yeah.
skate.
That's one thing I can't teach her. I never learned how to skate, so I can't
Nah.
do that for her. Everything else I got, but I can't do the skating.
So you got to teach two people, him and her. Yeah.
I would definitely come out there. And you know what's funny with little kids? The little girls are easier to teach than little boys.
Really?
Hell yeah. Little
I
boys
think
don't
you biased.
listen. No,
I think
little
I'm biased.
boys don't. He's upset.
Wait,
Little
but says the
boys
guy that
don't
had to do
listen.
book reports all day, he don't want he don't even want to hear that. He don't even want to hear that.
And little boys like to fall. They love to just
Because that's
fall.
how they learn.
They just love to fall.
They like to. That's how
and
they
it's
learn.
like, stop falling.
No, that's how they learn.
She said, "Stop all."
Because
When-
guess
and
what?
then when you get up, stop moving your feet.
Right. When we fall the 99 times, that 100 time, after that 100 time, we ain't falling no more.
No, they love to fall. They
No,
fall
that's
on
what
purpose.
I'm saying. Because they
Unless they
learn
get
it.
serious. When they fall and they
See?
get seriously
See?
hurt,
Yeah.
then they stop.
Exactly. Because they playing around.
Then they start want to listen.
You gotta know
Okay.
how boys
All
run.
When that, as our parents used to say, when that laughing turns to crying.
Oh yeah, life is different. Life is
Very
different.
different.
Life
So-
is
but how's
different.
your tennis game though? I heard your tennis game is
You know,
wicked.
I'm not ready for the ATP Pro Circuit.
Oh,
No,
look, look where he go with it. Oh, okay. I think you got a chance, man. I think you got a chance.
Do you play golf
don't
at all?
deny yourself, man.
You know, I haven't picked up the game yet. I have a starter set of clubs that's been sitting in my garage for the last 10 years or so.
Nah, you need
And
to pick
I got
them up.
Golf balls, I got everything. I just haven't been out on the course yet.
All right, so that means we gotta get you an outfit, shoes.
Wow.
You gotta answer the parents to golf.
Wow.
Once you put the outfit
You
on,
got the
it'll
shirt
make
with
you
the
want to go
gloves and the
out.
hat. You got,
Yeah,
Golfing is a different set of muscles, man.
it is.
Make me look like Payne Stewart going out there.
Buy him a hat, some khakis.
Yeah.
Gotta set the mood.
gotta get them right. So you
Gotta
gotta
be
get
a
them right.
character. Gotta be
You
a
gotta get
character.
them right.
So tell us when your show is on again. Your radio show.
Well, Instruction Discussion airs every Monday from 3:30 to 4.
3:34.
And then it replays again on Sunday evenings at 11:30 to midnight.
Okay.
And and Sports Talk is every Tuesday night from 10 to 12.
And you talk about every sport.
And we talk about every sport. We try to focus it more on the New York sports, but
Okay.
it morphs into wherever because I'm a big Lakers fan, so of course we're gonna get some Lakers talk in there.
Why are you here? Why are you here again? Why are you here?
So who are you cheering for now? The Lakers is out. The Knicks out.
Lakers.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
The easy answer would be say, yeah, I'm gonna root for Brooklyn because they just have a killer squad.
Right, they have the 3 guys. Yeah.
And they better win this year. If they don't win this year,
yes.
when they're going to.
But this is at first. Okay, you're right. Right, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, because after this year, the team that they have currently assembled is not going to be the same team that comes on the floor next year. Like Blake Griffin, I don't think is going to be there next year.
No.
So all those role players they have now aren't going to be there. They got the big three they have now. Yeah, they might be there for another year, maybe 2. But the supporting cast around them is going to be different. So how is that going to play out?
Yeah,
and they can't stay healthy.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
They always hurt.
That's
One
the
or
problem.
2 is always hurt. They take turns.
Yeah,
and so that's what's killing them. That when all 3 of them were together.
Oh yes,
it was a no-brainer. You might as well write their names on the trophy now.
Yes, it's the hurt. Yeah, when they get hurt.
Harden went down, and now Kyrie is down.
Yeah.
Harden's playing on one leg, and soon we're going to hear. Don't hate me for this, but we're going to hear that KD is going to have some kind of injury by the next game too.
I mean, because he
overplayed that last game.
Yeah.
I he's just coming off of injury, so
I feel you on that too. Yeah, you kind of right.
Because you can't play. You can't do what he was doing. Be a big man, have a lower body injury, and then you're going to play 48 minutes out of 48. That can't happen.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they stay healthy. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're the favorites, and I think it was hopefully everybody was hoping it would be Brooklyn against the Clippers.
Right.
And I don't know if the Clippers are going to make it now because what's the name is out now. So I mean, Kawhi is hurt.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, Kawhi is going to probably be out for the rest of at least this series, and I don't think Paul George has it in him to carry that team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Injuries is always the one that mess everything up.
Especially during the
playoffs. Yeah, that's when it counts.
I was gonna say that was it Phoenix was going to do something, but then Chris Paul went out. Chris Paul is out now because of COVID protocol.
Now
so,
how he supposed to have gotten the shot and then end up getting it? I don't understand that. How does that work?
That's why he didn't go get it. He said, I don't need it. I'm not going to do it. And then now he's out because of the protocol.
Well,
so
you sure he didn't get it? You sure he didn't get it?
Well, he did his own thing.
I
guess he did his own little cocktail or whatever. But.
Yeah, okay. I got some ginger, some lemon. I put that together.
He did the same thing Donald Trump was telling everybody.
Oh no.
What was it? Swallow some bleach?
No, it was putting in your butt. But anyway, that's that thing all together.
Oh boy.
But Donald Trump got the good cocktail though. Say.
Well, Kevin, thank you for sharing your story with us.
Mm-hmm.
My pleasure.
Where is your wife?
Hey, you called it during the introduction. She's out doing stuff with I think with Emmis right now.
Oh, okay. So
one of her businesses, one of the companies that she's representing has her hemmed up right now. So
okay, that's all right. We'll catch up with her another time with keeper of the brand.
Yeah, she's still busy, but it's a good thing. It's a good problem to have. So
definitely
it is, and I'm so proud of her with her company. I remember.
We all are.
And she worked really hard, really hard to get, and it's growing very well. So we'll catch up with her. We'll do another virtual with her. Let her do her thing. Thank you. And
my pleasure. Anytime.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Boston Hill family, guys.
I also want to say thank you for the you giving your kids which is like generational wealth kind of situation that you setting up here.
Absolutely.
That's a major thing.
Yeah.
You got to get accolades for that because y'all are setting them up lovely.
Absolutely. They're gonna be really big.
Oh yes.
Appreciate it. And before we go, happy Father's Day to you guys.
Oh well, thank you. Wow, thank you.
Happy Father's Day.
Appreciate it.
You ain't a father yet, so don't.
What are you talking about? Yes,
Hey,
I am.
Yes, he is.
Appreciate
If you-
it.
He has a cute little
if you work
daughter.
with, if you work with children at any point, you a father.
Oh, yes.
Whether it's
Oh, yes.
whether it's nephews and nieces or whatever, you still a father.
Yeah,
True,
true indeed. True indeed.
That is
Thank
a
you
fact.
so
Be
much.
part of that village.
Have a good night.
That's right.
That's true.
Thank you. You too.
Take
All
care.
right. Bye. See you later.
All right, Gallo is on you, boo boo.
Let's-
Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. Let's play some music and then we'll bring our guests up.
You've been on games for a minute. Never been the type to be tripping. Boy, you know I'm independent. Any money that I make, I can spend and replenish. Always held it down. You said your little words on the side with a smile. Been at it for a while. And when it comes to you, I don't play around. You talk your I like that about you, but why you keep teasing? Could've been getting pleasing. Give me one reason why I shouldn't feel the way I do about you, baby. Pull up if you bet it. Sing up all the talking. I send you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Pull up if you bet it. Sing up all the talking. I send you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Lock the door behind you, shoes off when you're walking. Straight vibes, no talking. Proceed with caution. You talk a big game, put me in coach, I'm tryna play. I'm in the starting lineup, no substitutions, keep it that way. Look at me up and down, I'm looking at you the same. Baby, make your move on me, don't let this go to waste. You knew my intention, touching, vibing, kissing. Getting in the kitchen, make sure you miss me. Pull up if you bet it, sing up all the talking. I send you the Eddie, this ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Pull up if you bet it, sing up all the talking. I send you the Eddie, this ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright, baby? You know I've been missing you, baby. Ain't been kissing you, baby. No sneak dissing, but lately words have been matching your actions. I've been feeling no passion, and that's the spot you've been lacking. I shouldn't be asking for you to mean what you say and say what you mean. You just keep telling me the same old things, that you're gonna get right, that you're gonna prove it, that if I sit tight, sick of you and your excuses. Sick of all the talking, I'll send you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright? Pull up if you bet it. Sick of all the talking, I'll send you the Eddie. This ain't up for discussion. I wanna see you, baby, tonight. Is that alright? Is that alright?
Wow. Thank you, man.
You know how we do this. I'm the kind of brother who've been doing it my way, getting my way for years in my career. And every lover, yo, in and out of my life, I hear love and left in tears without a care. Until I met this girl, turn the tables around. She caught me by surprise at night. I'd be the one breaking down. I can't figure it out why I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I don't know what it is, but she's got me twisted. I'm so caught up. Got me feeling it. Caught up. I'm losing control. know who you do, cause karma comes back around. Same old song, no. But I was so sure that it wouldn't happen to me, cause I know how to put it down. But I was so wrong. This girl was me, so she really turned me out. Body was so tight, looking for her in the daytime with the flashlight. Yeah. She's stepping my style. I can't figure it out, but I'm so got me feeling it. I don't know what it is, but it seems she got it twisted. So got me feeling it. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold. I'm so really feeling it. Hey, don't know what it is, but it seems she got it twisted. I'm so really feeling it. I'm losing control. This girl's got a hold on me. I think I like it, baby. Oh no. If you get
telling me we're cool, but that just ain't enough. Cause everything that you do makes me want you more. Feelings that I have for you can't be replaced easily, but you seem to think that you have the best of me. But my love is close for you, let nobody enter. Even when I'm with someone, ain't the same when I'm with you. Please tell me that you're listening. Please tell me that you're hearing me. Cause I'm gonna be here always. Even if you give me all your love, even if you give me all your kisses, it will be never too much, never too much. Oh yeah, yeah. Even if you give me all your love, even if you give me all your kisses, it will be never too much, never too much. Give me all your love, never be too much. Give me all your love, never be too much. I know that, baby, if it's it will be. But every time I see a boy, ooh, what you do to me, make my body shiver, lips quiver when I say your name. Loving you is like an emotional ride, can't stay. And my love's close to you, let nobody enter. Even when I'm with someone, ain't the same when I'm with you. Please tell me that you're listening. Please tell me that you're hearing me. Cause I'm gonna be here always. Even if you give me, even if you give me, it will be never too much, never too much, never too much. Even if you give me all your love, even if you give me all your kisses, it will be never too much, never too much. Give me all your love, never be too much. Give me all your love, never be too much.
About the money in the bank, you got for you the same. Even if I give me drinking, stop. Got my heart in your hand, and I think you know. Can't put a price on my love and the way you grow. I think I smell inside when you look in my eyes, baby. All I see is you, niggas who try, huh? Don't ever worry about my loyalty. Try to others and I'm cool, cause you treat me like a boy, like a boy, like a boy, like a boy.
You remind me of the love I once knew before. I was so open.
We live in the day. You see what it is? We just partying right now. Hey.
Love with no experience, but I like this feeling. You're really bringing back the memories of someone I once knew. I feel you bring it all back to me. Baby, back to love. 'Cause real love is what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking of. It would be so nice if we could run away. Run away. Run away. It was hard to see all the wrong my last love did to me. I was just a fool in love. That's not how it was supposed to be. But I like this feeling, and I don't want you to remind me of someone I once knew.
date.
You said what?
Hours, but together we can be the perfect soulmates. Talk to me.
Rich man started a song talking about I ain't got no money. Ain't that something? Rich man talking about I started the song with that too. Right, that's what it meant. Don't act. That's a fact. I don't care what you read in the Forbes. I don't care what Wikipedia told you. As far as you concerned, I ain't got no money.
I ain't got no visa. I ain't got no red American Express.
Right.
Ain't nowhere
This song full of lies, though.
It don't matter, cause I'm the one that
Yo, who wrote this song?
Talk to me, girl.
That's the problem. It's one big lie.
Just you and me. Get out till we get it right. Baby, if you're struck, you can get it together. Like you just the way you are. I'm about to stroke and I'm gonna quit. Can you handle me the way I don't need the cheese and the cocky boy. I like you just the way you are. And let me see you stroke, you can get it together. Like you just the way you are.
Baby girl, I don't got a huge old house. I rent a room in the house. Listen, baby girl, I ain't got a motorboat, but I can float your boat. So listen, baby girl, once you get a dose of dough, you go want some more. So listen, baby girl, when I make it, I want you there. I want you there.
Yeah, my money ain't aloof like Phil and them, and it's really not quite Lawrence Ellison. Your body ain't Pamela Anderson. It's a struggle just to get you in the caravan. But listen, baby girl, before I let you lose a pound, I'll buy a bigger car. So listen, baby girl, I love you just the way you are, the way you are.
Oh, baby, it's alright now. You ain't got a flaw for me. If we go, but you can still touch my love. It's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Get out till we get it right. Baby, if you're strapped, you can get it together. Like you just the way you are.
I'm about to stroke and I'm well equipped. Can you handle me the way I'm on?
I don't need the cheese or the cocky boy. I like you just the way you are.
Let me see you strip, you can get it together. I like you just the way you are.
Yo, this track is so crazy.
Yeah. It is, though.
This track is dope.
It is.
He did his thing on his track.
He did. He definitely
Timberland
did.
did his thing on his track. And this is so refreshing. For the past 2 days, I've been only listening to trap
Like
music.
she was saying, she listened to ratchet stuff.
What's up? Yeah.
Rock,
But
What you want? Something you want to talk about?
Nah, but when she pulled up, she was
Crime
listening
Wave, 50 Cent.
to man, she wildin'.
Yo, I was 2 days. listening
Ratchet music.
Because I was thinking about Kerry. That's all his favorite stuff.
Yo,
that's a dangerous zone to put yourself in for 48 hours.
Yo, and let me tell you, when I play those songs in the car, I could get to the Bronx and Queens in 5 minutes.
You hear what she's saying?
I believe
yes.
every word of that.
I believe
I
it.
believe
I
every
believe
word
it.
of that.
Yeah, for the past 2 days straight.
I'm just glad, like, you didn't commit any like real crime.
Nah, she pulled up with listening to
I
some
did.
R&B
I kind
today.
of ran a red light. I don't want to admit. I don't want to admit that to Silk. We were racing last night.
Wow.
We went out. Congratulations to my girl Priscilla. Hi, Priscilla. How you know I was thinking about you, girl?
Does that explain the scratch on the side?
No.
That's something
enough
else. See what I'm saying? Look, yo,
they live in one heck of a
So
life.
we were celebrating Kenny Williams, the comedian. His wife retired. She's
Okay.
a correctional
okay.
officer. And she decided yesterday was her
shout
last
to her.
day. She put her papers in. We went out to City Island.
Oh wow, okay.
Now you know I love her because I was supposed to skate and I ain't even skate.
Oh, see, okay.
So we drinking and then Silk, he
Oh
made
man,
us
you
there.
said there was you hear that? Right.
And
right, don't
so him
incriminate
and
yourself.
I said, I'm gonna race you. I bet you I beat you home.
Wait, what?
Why? Yo, you
Wait,
see?
you initiated though.
You
Yeah.
see?
So there was this car.
Ratchet music. She playing ratchet
Right,
music.
that's what I'm
There
saying.
was this car blocking me, so he told dude to give him 5 minutes so he could come out
Yo,
the spot.
and she doing 110 on the Jackie Robinson. What we doing?
Backwards. She did that whole joint in the rearview mirror like a
So
king.
he's in front of me, right? Because you know how City Island is.
Right.
So he's in front of me. Okay, you got that. So we at the red light, get ready to turn onto the highway. So he slowed down, trying to be cute.
Oh
He
man!
stopped at the light. I swerved around him and got on the highway.
Wow! She's like, oh, who told you to stop?
He called
Who told
me.
you to stop?
He calls me and goes, "Did you just run a red light?" I said, "No, it was yellow."
Good answer.
Yes, you did. No, I
I
didn't.
can't with y'all.
What you
And I said, "You're
can't.
messing up my vibe, beating you."
Wow!
Off the
Click.
phone.
Yo, you know
You
what?
messing up my
You know what that made me do? If that was me, you know what that would have made me done, right? I'm like, oh, word, and then you would have seen me whip right past.
Now you got to do 300
So
miles.
now he's trying to catch up to me, right?
Oh yeah, I'll catch you. I
And
will
he
catch
got
you.
mad because every time he tried to switch, I switched and caught the spot.
Yo, you see that? You see that?
Because he caught up
These
to
people
me.
are dangerous, bruh. And they was drinking.
And the only reason why he
but-
caught
but-
up to me because there was a bus that was
Right.
blocking me
All
getting
right.
on the
I see
highway.
what y'all be
But,
doing.
but you know what I heard in all of this story, as wild as it sounds? Shouts to this fantastic couple.
Y'all about to say family.
that
Look at
this
that.
was, I'm sure
Yes.
this was like foreplay or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that they do as a couple.
Bruh. They went out to eat, had time with people drinking.
Right.
And they said, yeah, we're going to have a little fun before we get home. But when we get home, all this adrenaline, we got to do
Shouts
something.
to them, man.
You know what I mean? We got to do something about this.
games. You know,
That's
So
what I'm
then-
talking about.
So then he whipped past me when we got to the cross island.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, all right, you got that. Because these cars, you know how they block you? You can't
Oh,
swerve
yeah,
around.
yeah.
So then I caught up to him and I wasn't even going that fast. So then he tried to get slick and take the side street. But I still beat him into that parking spot.
Oh, see?
So I won.
Oh, that's what
Shouts
it
to my
is.
brother Silk. You lost last night.
Yes, sir.
Well, then again, maybe he
lost.
didn't lose last
He lost,
night.
but he won.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he didn't lose last night. I don't know.
He lost, but he did win last night.
He lost, but he won.
I see
So
what
shout
y'all
out
doing.
to Priscilla. Because of you, I won my spot.
I like that. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
So we got family in the building.
Yeah.
Right.
Radio host, writer, author,
Stripper.
stripper,
No, not
Oh,
yet.
my God.
Not
Wow.
yet.
We
Get
going
that
there.
work.
We going.
spoken word artist now,
Yeah.
TV host, radio host. What else do you do? Jamaican,
20 jobs.
journalist.
Jamaican.
Jamaicans got fit.
Oh,
West
yeah,
Indians
yeah.
That's funny because you said, "What else do I do?" And you said Jamaicans, and I'm thinking, "Oh, like how did you know?"
Oh, man.
Y'all got 20 jobs. That's how it works.
I actually went over your head. I do Jamaicans.
Oh,
Shout out to all the Jamaicans.
Is that
You see what we at?
Right.
You see
Yeah.
how I just
so
turned
there's
left?
a
You see what
Jamaican
happened?
in
Heck of a-
Maryland?
Heck of a day.
There's a Jamaican in Maryland.
No.
Oh.
And now you're killing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just messed
Taking
you
it
up.
further than it should go, right? We ain't saying no names.
Let
We ain't
me-
calling no
I
faces
didn't, I
or
didn't
nothing.
say his name yet.
We ain't
but-
gonna, well, we ain't,
all right.
look, we ain't gonna say none of that. That's what I'm saying. We not.
Introducing Kerry Singleton, who also has a show here on Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. I got gifts for
Kerry
everybody,
Corner.
of course.
Okay.
Thank
I got
you.
gifts.
Nice.
Trying to be polite. Gallo, I can't reach you over there.
Nah, we
brother.
good. When
Yeah,
I
I
step
got
out
you,
the
though.
booth, I'll you know what I
The
mean?
journey,
My
huh?
bad, Facebook, my bad. So, Kerry, talk to me. You got a spoken word LP, EP?
Yeah, so it's a spoken word album. It is called Journey, a spoken word album. It came out on June 15th,
Mhm.
which was the anniversary of my father's murder. Actually, it was the 25th anniversary of my dad's murder in 1996. And I wanted to release it on that day because I wanted to somehow make June 15th a day that I could put in a positive perspective.
Okay. All right.
It was rough though. I mean, it was one of the many reasons I moved out of Boston 25 years ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was kind of out when that
Boston
happened.
is.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in Boston. I'll be up there this weekend for Juneteenth. Shout out to everybody who's celebrating Juneteenth.
Oh,
because
yes.
it is
Can
now
I
an
tell you a
official
funny
holiday.
story about Juneteenth and my job?
Uh-oh.
I thought
Uh-oh,
I started
here it
telling
is.
it.
She started telling me,
the
yeah.
story. So here
Ain't
it
nobody
is.
black at your job.
So I work for a senior center, right? That
Guys, you
is in a
killing me.
building with independent senior residents. It's not a nursing home. People
Right.
get it confused. It's not.
Okay.
So we just happen to have a senior center. It used to be owned by Lutheran Hospital, and Lutheran Hospital used to be community-based everything.
Right.
NYU was looking for a place in Brooklyn. They bought the hospital. So
Okay.
now it's NYU Langone, Brooklyn.
Okay.
They didn't want real estate. So they sold the building to a company called Rose,
Okay.
which owns a lot of senior property across the United States.
Okay.
Okay.
Long story short, they are celebrating Juneteenth and they don't have anybody black working in the office.
Well, you work there.
I don't work for Rose.
Oh.
I
Well,
work
I
for
don't think you should have to
NYU.
be black to celebrate.
No, you don't.
a
But the
day
funny
that-
thing is, everybody that works for NYU, most of us is black, and we don't got that day.
But look,
Well,
look at
yeah,
the other
so-
side. Well, look. Well, as
That's
long,
my
as,
point I'm
long as
making.
none of them coming in black face,
That's what's really
Absolutely.
we good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That holiday is not meant for just African Americans
No, it
and
isn't.
Hispanics.
No, not at all.
But I was just saying, like,
irony.
how ironic is that?
Yeah, it's meant for everybody. So I wanted to. It's also Black Music Month.
Right.
So I also
Yeah.
wanted my first spoken word album to be released during Black Music Month. So very quickly, it's called Journey, a spoken word album produced by my buddy Jermaine Quick, who's an award-winning producer and filmmaker out of Philadelphia. The first poetry slam that I ever went to was in Philly, so it was dope to have all 5 of the audio tracks recorded in Philadelphia.
Well, that's a good
You
look.
know what I mean? So, what else about the project? It's 5 poems, original poems, recorded to original music by Jermaine. So it's different. You know, it's you'll hear 5 tracks that I wrote, and they're all but one is personal. The
Okay.
Wanderer's Game. Do you have the songs here?
Yes, I
There we go.
forwarded
Okay,
it
so
tonight.
yeah, I will just let you hear them, I guess, and I guess I can tell you about them. So one is The Wanderer's Game was a poem that I wrote, then it became a book that I wrote, then it became a Broadway play based on the book.
Okay.
And so I wanted to include that in the coupling of poems. However, that's about a male prostitute. I've never experienced that, contrary to what yeah. And then I always
That's
get
why
that.
you said
I have to give the disclosure because people constantly think that
like,
I'm
is it a
writing-
true story?
It is not a true story, and now you're looking at me like you don't believe me. And you,
I do believe you. I'm just listening.
Okay.
I'm engaging in the conversation.
But he sounded so guilty. He's like,
You know
looking
what I
at me like, you
mean?
don't believe
I
me.
mean, I done had so many people. Oh my God, the book was so great. How could you write such a good book if you didn't expect? Because I'm a damn good writer. I don't like math, but I'm a damn
Oh
good
yeah,
writer.
I don't like
You know what I
math,
mean?
but I can write.
So,
okay.
and the second song you're gonna hear is called Orgasmia, and yeah, that is my.
I tried to play that for Silk last night and I couldn't find it in my email. But go ahead.
You have it now, please tell
Yeah,
me.
I have it. We have it.
Oh, okay.
I forwarded it to him.
Well,
and then
it'd have been
it's
perfect for you to play for Silk last night.
Last night.
Although I don't think I would have wanted to hear that though.
It-
Orgasmia, unlike the Wanderer's
Look,
Game, is
they just needed background noise. That's,
Oh, well,
that-
They wouldn't have cared.
They needed something on because
They
they, didn't
wouldn't
want,
care.
they didn't want the neighbors to hear all the other stuff.
especially their friend.
do
know,
we really
his
care about
vocals.
neighbors?
Yeah. You don't even have any neighbors.
No, I really
Yeah.
don't.
So
No, right?
Orgasmia is about my fantasizing about my experiences with oral sex, and it features Julia Robertson on the moaning and stuff like that. So hopefully,
Wait, she's on the Moaning?
I love Julia. She's
yeah,
amazing.
she did a really good job.
I bet she did. I bet she
in the
did.
studio.
Hey, if that's the way it was at, okay.
You left yourself
Yeah.
Open.
I always leave myself open. Yeah.
See,
Nothing,
Orgasmia.
nothing better
Exactly.
than being open. And I just want to say this one thing before you guys play. For the very first time, thank you so much, you guys, for allowing me to come on the show and promote this project for the first time. Happy year and a half, Little Nat.
Anniversary?
Yes.
For
it's
me?
June.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I do the math.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clear.
Happy year and a half.
Thank
sweetheart.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Where's my gift? Now I'm gonna play.
So now where the gift
Did
at?
you-
Oh wait, I got a gift.
Did
It's
you
my
ever-
bag.
Right, there you go.
Did you ever use the wedding gift that I gave you?
Not yet. The
Oh,
coffee
see?
maker?
I wanted you to not say that because people would be like, damn, what did she?
No,
what
I
did
didn't
you
use it yet. I'm trying to wait until we move into
Oh,
our new
it's
house.
your new house. Yes.
Then
We all-
she'll really
we
use
all
it.
are waiting for you to move into your new house.
Yes, we
Some of us
are.
more than others. Yeah. So
So let's
Orgasmia.
get it. Which one you want to play first?
let's give them the Wanderers game.
Okay, let's play that.
Gotta get this money. Damn these streets. 34th and 8th. Hold up. Take one right there. Hello, nice to meet you. Spoken with no sincerity at all. Cause I see love in your eyes after the first phone call. A stranger today and tomorrow, my friend, that won't change. The only thing I wish to hold are the material things in my range. Tonight it's you in Virginia. Yesterday in New York, another name. So understand that I'm just a player in the Wanderers game. These lines of flattery that fall effortlessly from my lips all have a price tag on them, and yes, I do take tips. I'll be that roughneck for you, or a gentleman if you prefer. I'll call you miss or madam. I'll even call you sir. Tonight it's you in Atlanta, tomorrow in DC, much the same. So understand that I'm just a player in the Wanderers game. My love club is not exclusive, but membership has a fee. For many have fallen in love with the eyes that you now see. Like an actor in a play, I cater to various scenes. And it's your wallet, not your heart, that'll get you in my jeans. Yes, tonight it's you in Philly. I'm glad you finally came. Cause I've got another appointment. This is the Wanderers. Orgasmia. Tie me up. I won't make a sound. Blindfold me and keep me pinned to the ground. Get a cup of cube, better yet crushed ice. Keep it in arm's reach so I can teach you something nice. Kiss me on my forehead, then put the ice in your mouth. And keep your eyes on mine as you go down south. Tie me up, let it splash inside. This FYT has me on an ecstasy ride. A round trip to Orgasmia, just you and me. This fine young thing as sexy as can be. Now that round one is over, I need a quick rest. Some of me and you never even undressed. Tie me up, let's make a sequel. But this time, baby, let's do it in front of other people.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Maybe on the last car of a subway train or on a park bench in the pouring rain. How about an episode on the beach before sunset? Oh, I splashed again. Are you full yet?
Yes,
Yes. So the name of that one is.
We just heard Orgasmia featuring Julia Robertson on the Moans. But I will say this though, the tie me up part was my idea. That's not her saying that. That's
Who's that?
me saying that.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
So that's how you sound when you in that
Apparently.
moment?
You know what? I could be honest, but I'd rather just leave it to the listeners'
The
imagination. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was him.
I
That
will
was
say
him.
no.
That was him.
That was definitely me. But whether I'm into that or not, now the ice part, if you heard earlier in that track I talked
Mhm.
about, yeah, ice is dope. I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I didn't know that. Was,
You ever heard of the hot and cold treatment?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's very yeah.
Yeah, don't be looking at me.
My mother
Don't you look at me.
My mother might be watching, so I'm gonna just leave that alone.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
And
Leave
so
it
the,
right there.
the track before that was the Wanderers game, which is again not autobiographical, but
Allegedly.
These are very, very hot
Allegedly.
poetry.
Not a
Spoken word.
Yeah, well, I wanted people to
What
have
was-
an experience like being in a poetry club, like the New York
Nuyorican,
Cafe
yeah.
or something like that. So the experience of when you're listening to the 5 tracks, there's no breaks in between. It's a whole straight.
Right.
And they have music videos that go with them as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Little Net, I don't know
No
if you
breaks,
I saw
just
the
gas.
interlude for the.
orgasm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this:
Uh-oh,
what
here
was
they
that
come.
studio session like for you?
For-
Did you have to like set a mood?
For which
Was
one?
it like
Orgasmia?
Any, yeah.
They were
Okay,
What's up with that
you
one?
know what? This is a interesting story. So Julie and I went in to record that.
Uh-huh.
When I did my lyrics, Jermaine was like, "Yo, you're stiff, Kerry." And I'm like, "Well, like there's 4 people in
What
the
was
room.
stiff? Your whole body
Oh boy.
or the third leg?
This
Everything
I'm out.
but the
I'm out.
third leg." I was super nervous. I'm in a room.
All right,
full
so
of
I'll
people,
see y'all later.
you know.
Right. It's my time to check out.
No,
man.
I really was very nervous, and they had to give me some like wine. To
Well, we
relax
know what
me.
that
So you were
exactly.
nervous? You were nervous? Your
Not
first time?
Not after we did. The
How many
wine.
people was in the studio?
About 5. Just in time.
Oh.
Jermaine, Julie, and
Yeah,
myself.
it's not
were 4.
easy to create
Yeah.
with people in the room.
Yeah.
That kind of
and-
energy.
Any type of energy.
Let me add this though. Julia, the moaning in the background, she couldn't get her stuff right until Jermaine told her, and I quote, "You've got to act it out and pretend like you're really doing it." So we stepped away.
And let her close her eyes and do it?
And she
That's
actually
usually how
took
it
her
works.
2 hands
There you go.
and made all. And I was like, "Damn, Julia!" Like when he finished recording, I was like, "He could stop now."
Nah,
Like,
she was into it.
Yeah, she was into it. Shout out to Julia Roberts.
I should have been there. I would have been into it too.
And shooting the video for that also required alcohol. Kevon was there.
Really? So y'all just drinking and having fun? That's what y'all doing?
And little not to tell you, I don't drink, and when I do drink, it's bad.
Well, alcohol helps to relax the situation.
Yeah, well,
Apparently.
you got the job done.
Apparently.
It always gets the job done. The question is, you going to remember it in the morning?
Shout out to Megan Lynn, who's also in the Orgasmia video, and shout out to all the great actors that were in the Wanderers game video. I don't appear in that one because again, I wasn't.
So how was that like recording that Wanderers game?
That was pretty easy.
Okay.
Oh God.
Was it?
Leaving itself open again.
No, because I was by myself in the studio when we
Oh,
did
so
that.
you was by
Oh, you was by yourself when that happened? Oh, okay.
Which one you did first?
The Wanderers game was done last year.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
got
so
you.
that was.
What made you decide to do a spoken word album?
I wanted to do something different. I'm very lyrical. Not, I don't like songs that lack lyrical content.
Songs like what?
Oh my God, do I have to list the Chris Brown songs?
Wow. Wow.
Driving real slow, bending corners,
Wait, what?
Yo, where are we right now?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Trap
my G.
music.
What are we doing and why
Trap
are we doing it?
No, but I wanted to give poetry a fresh face.
Okay.
I love music, so instead of just reciting it a cappella, I wanted some original tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So each track reflects the words. There's one called "Like Me You Are" that talks about my love for New York City.
Okay.
So the music in the background has taxi cabs and people talking.
Nice.
So every track reflects the lyrics of each poem,
Right.
and each of the poems have music videos attached to them.
Are you going to perform any of these?
Yeah, once people decide that they want to come out and play,
Leaving yourself open again. Play with what?
Well, they can play.
Ahem.
We can act out Orgasmia. I just started at the gym.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I'm ready.
How's that going?
Well, I got the membership yesterday.
Okay.
So it's
So
not
we didn't go yet.
Not yet. But when
I
I
gotta
do-
start
yeah.
up too. I gotta go back to the gym.
So then we can do Orgasmia live, and I'll be half naked, and I could have somebody tie me up and
tie me up.
I watched the video.
Yeah.
Depends on who's there though.
So what did you think? I want to ask you this, Lil Nat.
Okay.
What did you think of the tracks? And be brutally honest, you're like my sister, so
It was kind of strange listening to you because you're like family.
okay.
Uh-oh.
So I had to listen to it again to not have
Thoughts?
the fact that I know
Thoughts?
you.
Right.
To really, just to really listen
You had
to
to
it.
distance yourself?
But, yeah, I had to distance myself. But after listening to it, I was like, wow, like I was really impressed.
Thank you.
Because it's hard to put yourself like as an artist to be vulnerable
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to be open.
I don't even know
and
if
then
my mother's
have
listened to
people
it yet.
listen to your stuff and see if they vibe with you.
Yeah.
It's risky taking that.
Yeah.
As a singer, as
Putting
a
yourself out
as
there
a,
like that. Yeah, I know. I
rapper,
feel you.
as a
I feel
rock
you.
star.
Yeah.
This is a new creation that
Yeah.
you love first.
Right.
So to put yourself out there is really, allowing people into your world.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Well, thank
yeah,
you.
I applaud you for that. I think
Thank
it
you.
takes a lot of courage.
It's like
I don't think
taking
I would
your
have
clothes
I
off
wouldn't
to
have
the
the
world.
balls to do that. Yeah, exactly.
See, y'all two just said the same thing in a different way. But go ahead.
She said she doesn't have the balls. I would hope not.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Of course,
He's like
Silk,
taking your clothes off.
if you
He's like,
had
letting your balls. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But
Go on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I have the balls. So
I think
I
the
apparently-
track that you chose really suited the
Thank
poetry
you,
that you
thank
wrote for
Shout
them.
out to
So
Jermaine
did you
Quick.
listen to the music first, or you had?
Oh no, those
you had the
po-
poems written
the
and then
poems,
found the music to
Most
match
of the
it.
poems were written while I was in prison, and that was in 2006.
Mm.
So the poems are I went to prison. Just got real quiet in here.
No, we listening,
when you're in Attica, and yes, I was in Attica for 10 months.
Wow.
Yeah, you learn to either be creative or
Oh, yeah.
or other things.
Yes,
so
you
I
were creative,
I
yes.
wrote most of the poems, not Orgasmia. Orgasmia
Look,
was not written while I was in
Whatever
prison.
happens in there,
Oh,
look,
God.
I'm just here listening to what's going on.
Did you write a book in there too while you were there? Did you
I
write?
wrote like 5 books, and 2 of them came out. The Wanderer's Game and Idol, yeah, they came out. So I wanted to just be different, do something different. And so,
How did you even know to again, and depending on what your background was before,
Mhm.
to say you were in there and you wrote 5 books.
Yeah.
Were you a book writer before you went in there? Was that something?
I was always a writer. I just never had the time.
Obviously,
to write
you got a
book,
lot of
but,
time.
You know,
Okay.
when you're in solitary confinement in the Attica Correctional Facility, you got a lot of time. So I
Right.
had
Write
a
something.
little pencil the size of my pinky
Yep.
and a back of pieces of paper, and I wrote 5 books. 2 of them came out, and 1 became a Broadway play. I had, and the poems that appear on this album were all written except Orgasmia while I was in prison. I just decided I had to do something with this time that I had.
Absolutely.
So I've just been super creative since I was released, and that was like over a decade ago.
So that experience opened your mind, huh?
It gave me some time to really evaluate everything that I had done, and it also made me feel like, you know what? Let me utilize the creative things that I did while I was in there and make it work for me. I also got out and went to college and got a degree in criminal justice.
Oh wow!
So yeah, and was on the honor society.
Wow, that's good. That's good right there. Yeah,
I didn't have to read too many books.
You're like, I'm not going back.
Right.
You didn't have to read too many books, yeah, because you know where.
Yeah. I had to make sure that everything, all the doors were closed on that experience, but that experience was used positively. I also speak at youth jails as a result.
Oh yeah,
of my experience in prison. Yeah, I go to the juvenile center in Brooklyn in the Bronx. Talk to the kids.
Thank you for doing that, man. For real.
Yeah.
What is that experience like?
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you something. 2019.
Gotta reach him.
2019, I went to speak at the kids up in the Bronx at the Juvenile Detention Center, Spofford, I guess they call it. That's not the real name,
But yeah.
that's the nickname. The very next day, I was up in Boston. I was an MC at a parade in Boston, giving awards to the mayor and to a lot of dignitaries. And I said right on the microphone, as much as I'm excited to be here right now in front of all these cameras, this cannot compare to where I was yesterday in the Bronx talking to those kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't have kids. So
Right.
it was just such a dope experience to be talking to the kids and inspiring them and saying, look, you don't have to continue on this path. Because I was talking to kids in jail.
Yeah.
Right? Jail and prison are two different things. In jail, you're pre-sentenced.
Right.
So the guys that I was talking to weren't necessarily going to prison.
So they
some
got
of them
hope.
were.
Yeah.
Some of them was going home tomorrow. And I
Right.
told them, I said, look, man, you guys don't have to do this. And as a matter of fact, if you take my card and you reach out to me when you get out and you remind me that I met you here, I'll give you an internship at our radio show off the rip.
Okay, that's a good look.
Because I wanted them to have an opportunity to,
That's a
see
good look.
something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So wait, so how was the reception with the kids? How did they receive that?
So the first time I did it in Brooklyn, and they had me in a gym with a whole bunch of the kids,
Right.
but we were separated by the COs.
Okay.
Right, and I didn't really like that. 'Cause
Right.
They couldn't really reach out to me. They let me take.
And they felt like standoffish. Yeah.
They took me on a tour afterwards, but it
Right.
was really not the same. Now the second time when I went to the Bronx, I told the directors up there, I said, if you don't mind, could you take me to their housing areas?
Yeah.
And so that I can interact with them on their terms.
Right.
And what we did was, when they took me to the housing areas, I would ask the corrections officer. For one, I wasn't terribly comfortable being around COs because they still dressed like the ones at Rikers, and I was having
yes.
a PTSD thing going on.
Oh, yes.
But I told the COs, I said, do me a favor, no disrespect, could you just like leave me alone? I might not have said it that way, but I was like,
just let
can
me
you
just
go sit over there and watch TV and let me. I don't have any fear. Like, just I'm good.
Right.
And so that way the kids didn't feel like they had to say the right thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was great, man. Like, I walked out of there with some kids hugging me and, oh, you're my new dad, and I'm like,
Yeah, because they need guidance, bro. They need it.
Yeah,
They
that
need
was
it.
that. It hurt. It hurt to have to
Yeah, they
leave
need
there.
that.
Yeah. So now that the pandemic is weighing off, I'm hoping to be able to go back to doing that and continuing to inspire the young men of our city, because they need a positive role model that they can relate to now.
Yes.
I had to explain to them, I'm not getting paid to do this, and I've also been where you are.
Right.
So there was being
so they
relatable.
associated with you. Yeah. Okay. That's a good look. That's a real
So
good
that
look.
was, I love the fact that I have this platform because I'm able to reach out to other people. Shout out to my assistant who's filming. He's never been to prison. he's squeaky clean.
That's a good thing.
He's squeaky clean, but he started as an intern for our radio show, and now he's the assistant producer of the radio show and our television show.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I love him to death. Shout out to him. He actually got his first article in Intrigue magazine.
Oh,
which is the
wow,
magazine
okay.
that I'm a president of.
Okay, that's good look. That's a good look, bro.
Shout out to DJ Silk, who's also in the current issue of Intrigue magazine
Okay.
as DJ of the month.
Aha.
Okay. And of course, shout out to Little Nat's young man who had a full article in Intrigue
Oh,
magazine.
that's why I saw that
DJ Rel?
article.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Speaking
yes,
Speaking
yes.
of Rel, he will be on Sirius XM Fly
Yeah.
this Friday.
Nice.
Oh, it is this Friday.
Tomorrow.
As in tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, with Heather B.
And
Nice.
Nat, you was in the magazine too.
Yes.
You did an article on
I
you
did
too.
have
Yeah.
an article in there as well. So.
That's what family does. Gallo, we
I
got to
see.
get you next.
I was gonna say just shout, not
Yeah.
even just shouts
We gotta
to
get you
you,
next.
including the family and
Yeah,
everything.
that's what it's
and
all
just,
about, man. We got to
you know
keep
what
it
I'm
in the
saying?
family, you know.
So you are a supporter of Eric Adams.
I am.
How you think the race is going? You like this rank
Okay.
voting thing?
I only paused because I was about to really go in.
So
First of all, shout out to Eric Adams. He's in the lead,
Mhm.
as he should be.
Mhm.
We also did an article on him in Intrigue magazine. He's actually a good friend,
Okay.
very good brother. Look, I'm honored to say I got him on speed dial.
Okay,
but
that's
he's a
good.
good brother. Like, I mean, I feel like, first of all, I want a black mayor. I'm sorry. I'm from Boston. I've never lived in a city that had a black mayor. When you all had one here,
Yes.
I wasn't here.
David, yeah.
I was in
David
Boston.
Jenkins.
Yeah,
so I
that was
I
that was a
didn't-
good look
I
too.
didn't
Eh?
experience that. So I want a black mayor. As far
And
as
he was a good mayor.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was good.
I
Yes.
feel like he can appease the cops because he was a cop.
Right.
But let's be clear, Eric Adams became a cop because he was violated and abused by cops.
Yes.
So, he's not one of those cops.
Yeah,
that's gonna
his
kiss
perspective
it.
is a little yes. Yes.
He
He
got
ran the
both
gambit.
sides of the fence.
Right.
He ran the gambit. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So he can give the cops the babying and appeasing, because like, that's how they rock. They're babies. If you don't, if you don't
want no
agree
cops
with,
coming up
if
here,
you
but
don't-
yeah, you're right.
If you don't agree with every little thing that they do, then you're against them. Okay, so Eric got that. He's got the black vote, the Latino vote. I think he has that too, and I think just across the board, he says and believes in the things that most New Yorkers want. I mean, let's face it. During the pandemic, this man pulled out an air mattress and slept in Borough Hall so that he wouldn't have to be interrupted from working for the people of Brooklyn by his commuting.
Right.
He also spent time going into the projects and giving out face masks without security and nothing.
Well, that's what it is.
In the projects in Brownsville.
That's what it is.
You didn't have to do that.
Nah.
And that's the thing that gets me about all these candidates.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did y'all come from?
Right. Andrew
I
Yang.
have never even seen any of y'all.
Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Where y'all before this?
Was Yang the dude that complained about his parent or uncle that had COVID and he was mad at the governor?
Yang? No, that
was somebody else.
Oh, because they all look alike right now.
Wow.
No, let me say that.
There was another politician that had a beef with
Yang
the
is the dude who does not live in New York City.
Nope.
Who tried to accuse Eric Adams of
not
not
living
living in New York.
in
But let me
New
tell you
York.
something.
He's dirty.
Let me tell you something. I mailed personally a copy of Intrigue magazine to Eric Adams' address, and I ain't gonna give out his address,
But it's in
it was
Brooklyn.
Lafayette Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
Wow.
Okay, so Yang is
But my
also.
thing is, I don't have a problem with the fact that he might have
who
Gucci
cares?
in New Jersey or
cares?
a condo in New Jersey. No one said that because you are a mayor or governor of New York City or New York State that you can't own property.
But hold on though,
somewhere else.
But Yang lives in New Paltz, which is in Westchester.
So he shouldn't
That's
even.
not even New York.
And I'm gonna
City.
say I'm gonna just leave it on one more note. I wish you hadn't have brought this up because I'm gonna go in. Andrew Yang. See if anybody in the room can see why this brother.
Okay.
Well, not
You're
my
trying
brother.
You're trying to be polite.
Yeah.
I get it.
I feel you.
This man said
Court's
to
still out on that.
prove how much of a New Yorker he is, he A, went to a bodega, big deal, and B, said, I'm going to ride the A train all the way to the Bronx if I have to. The A train stops at Inwood
I'm like,
in
really?
Manhattan. It does not go to the
Really?
Bronx. So you're disconnected.
But the fact that you thought that was like points, like
Right,
I'm gonna
exactly.
go to the bodega. What,
He was also the one that said, "Yeah, I know. I like Jay-Z. Could you name
and
any
he
of
didn't
his
know not
songs?"
one song, right?
He's like, what is that? You know,
the song, the joint, the jam.
Not qualified, not qualified.
And I don't understand. And the only reason why he's coming into a top 3 is because the Chinese want to vote for him.
Basically. And see, I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Well, yes, that's what it is.
It is.
That's
and
all
I'm
it
not
is.
mad at them.
That's
We
all
all
it is.
support our own, and that's why he
fact.
can't be there.
Hey, they
Because
supported
once he get into office, he ain't gonna look out for nobody
Body but
else
them.
but the Chinese.
I mean, look, the Chinese people.
And then he might look out for the Koreans.
The
and then
Chinese-
he might look out for the Japanese
The
and the
Chinese-
Philippines
the-
because they,
the-
Asian.
the Chinese
but
people-
everybody else is gonna be screwed.
The Chinese people,
Especially black people.
Listen,
Right, we ain't even on that list.
Let's not forget the Chinese people that support Yang are the same Chinese people in New York City that unilaterally, I don't know if I'm saying it right, they supported that cop that killed the brother in East New York simply because the cop was Asian.
Right.
Oh.
And he got off on probation because why? The judge that sentenced him was Asian. So let's not let's not
And
play
that's
the
the
game
reason
here.
why we can't have him in office.
Oh, it's not gonna happen anyway.
Because
he's slipping in the polls.
I'm being real. I know some of my Chinese friends are going to be upset with me right now.
Yep. Mine
but
too.
at the end
Hi,
of the
Karen.
day, I love you guys and I appreciate you
But no.
guys. But right now we have a race to win.
Yeah.
So
And
we'll be friends.
I love y'all, but I love me more.
I love you, Karen.
We'll be friends.
I love you, Karen.
After we pick who the mayor is going to be. Because this homegirl, what's her name? Wisely, what's her name? Miley, huh? Miley, where's she come from?
But I like her though.
I like her too, but
And
where
you
does
know
she
why.
come from? Yeah, I know why. Well, where does she come from though? I've never seen her before in my life.
Okay.
I just think the best person should win the race for the city of New York. We deserve a great politician since we have a horrible governor. And I just think that it would be Eric Adams.
Okay, and that last thing we have to say because we got to wrap up and get up
we
out of
gotta
here.
go.
I know y'all was just about to keep going on. Y'all, we
Yeah,
don't
when
like
it-
this guy and this girl.
No, when
and
it
these
comes
other
to
three
politics,
people.
it can get a little crazy.
Yeah, we know.
But anyway, let's go.
I love everybody.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Your album is, where can we get it?
Oh yes, www. Because I'm old school. IlladelStyles.net /KDS. So I'll spell it ILLADELSTYLES.net /KDS. Shout out to Karen, my Asian friend. She's actually going to kill me because she's a Yang supporter.
Ooh.
And she's watching.
That's all right, but she's supposed to be.
She's
That
not-
yes.
she's
Right.
not-
Okay,
we're not mad.
I'm
We're
not
not
mad at anybody. You are supposed to support who you believe
It's gonna work
it's
for
gonna
you.
work for you.
Yeah.
That's just how it
It's
is.
nothing
But can I
wrong with
just end on this note?
Really
We
quick.
know it'll be a Democrat.
Yes, because the Republicans got no chance. I don't even know why they even talking.
No.
Now they're just mad. We gotta go. So shout out to Rel. He's on Sirius this Friday. All right, check him out on Fly Ride. Also, Sunday Fun Day, skate aerobics. If it don't rain, St. Albans Memorial Park at 3:00. Gallo, the great
What's up?
romance show, Sunday 4 p.m.
Indeed.
Logistics, Spin
Yeah.
FM every Sunday.
Yep.
2
2
to
4.
4.
There you go.
Okay. Also, there's still rooms to go to Mexico. Exclusivitytrips.com, October 7th to the 12th. NO got a spot. Presents the Culture Clash. Doors open at 3 p.m. Gems Bar and Lounge in Brooklyn. Follow him. And Juneteenth Beach Party with DJ Rel. 2 to 10, and follow DJ Rel. All right. Does this guy got something too? No, it's over. It's done. All right, guys. Be safe, smile, be positive, and keep positive people around you. Have a great Father's Day weekend.
Indeed.
Happy
Father's Day.
God bless.